Hi guys, I'm Lisa for wtfLisa Tarot. I get messages through songs and stuff when you're butt in, when you're butt out. Like, share, subscribe, follow. Don't follow. I don't know why I said that. Wrong site. I did that again. I did that in a reading earlier too. Damn it. Drop a tip, Cash App, wtfLisa Tarot. I'll explain my laughing in a minute. Shop my stores. wtfLisa eBay. It's random because that's eBay. And reading soap and bath bombs are at WTF Lisa Etsy. And you can't always get what you want by the Rolling Stones. And it's the beginning of this song where the choir's like, you can't always get what you want. And now the guitar is kind of starting. It's a really good song. I like the Rolling Stones a lot. Their early stuff is so good. I saw them live in 2019. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because I'm bragging. But I don't know if it applies to this reading as well. I saw her today at the reception. And this was after his heart attack. And I forget how many months after. And he was like on fire, man. Like 2.5 hours running around straight on the stage, not even breaking a sweat. I'm like, okay, in 3 minutes, I'm like, give me a chair. He's doing it for like 2 hours after having a heart attack. And it's like, wow. But he's also done that his whole life. Always get what you want. And so, you know what? He's done it for years. He's professional. It's what he's always done. And this energy is someone who's trying to come in and just like, oh, I can do this too, but you cannot. Well, it takes practice. You haven't walked in that person's shoes. Mick Jagger's been a rock star since, what, the 60s? It's 20, yes, he's older, but he's a professional. He knows what he's fucking doing. His whole life he's been running around on stage, so of course, even after the heart attack and all, he can still run around on stage, right? Because he's always done so. And this is that vibe of someone needs to get it through their head that you can't just decide one day you're a rocket scientist if you haven't ever even seen a rocket. You can't always get what you want. Just because you put a Batman Abby on whatever social media site doesn't mean you're fucking Batman. You can't always get what you want. And this energy is someone is trying to pull off something, but it's just, no, you aren't. With this Page of Swords, King of Wands, Ten of Cups, maybe someone Temperance in their own mind thinks they're pulling it off, but they're not. Could be King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag. I almost said Torrance and Terrence. I don't know why. So I'm just going to throw that out there. But it's really a karmic energy. Someone, Ten of Cups, they believe they've been pulling something off for a long time. Three of Cups, people have been buying it. But Five of Coins, maybe they're going to find out. Ace of Cups, people, world, were just smiling and nodding. The only fool this person is fooled is themselves. Sir, I don't see you that way at all. You know what I mean? And I see this online. There's some people who I've seen on Twitter, and they act like they're a voice of reason, and their word is blah, blah, blah. And they spend all fucking day talking about politics, talking about all this stuff, and they think it makes them look like super wise and cool, but it's like, no, you seem like an unemployed loser with nothing else to do and nowhere to go. That's what you seem like. Why? Because you're like 50 something and you are online all day. You're not working. You can't always get what you want. I used to know to my ex-husband's uncle. He would just spend all day looking at real estate he cannot buy. He's never going to buy. And he would call that working. Your definition, our definitions are not the same. And this is that energy of some people think they're pulling off something, but they just aren't. Again, fire sign energy, but I really get more. It's not necessarily a fire sign. It's people in that energy, though, where they are creating some sort of fantasy. And with this world card, it feels very much like online internet stuff. Because they can't pull it off in person, but online, Joe Blow in Idaho doesn't know that Missy Messy in Mississippi is not really Catwoman. Devil, it's an idiot. Ace of Swords, playing pretend. Seven of Wands. That maybe someone's about to go to jail. They wanted all this attention, but once they get it and people start digging out their criminal records and all this shit, it's like, oh my god. Someone wanted to be famous and they're only fit for Dateline. I know in your mind you think this, but in reality everyone thinks this. This is weird vibe here. Money on their mind, and it could be money, but it's just also the energy of clout. You can't always get what you want. It's clout. Not so much money. I feel like someone wants validation and clout. Try sometimes. That's fine. This was on a Coke commercial like 20 years ago. Admiration. It's clout. And, what is the other word I use? Validation. But those masters shattered. No, you seem like an unemployed loser. It's really weird. You know, you're always drunk and it's like noon. You're just a drunk idiot online. Like, what the hell? Or you're just an unemployed loser. You have nothing better to do, so you just make up shit. But you aren't these things. You aren't wise. Magic. To me, it's more manipulation. The magic of the internet, the magic of photos, the magic of Photoshop, the magic of lying, the magic of using other people's stories to pretend they're your own. Catfish. Power couple. In some cases, they did it because they wanted to impress somebody, but online dating is not dating. You got two people in separate locations jerking off separately. It's kind of a joke. What are you doing? This is all very stupid. Loyalty. In some cases, they wanted a following, clout, whatever it is, so they can play pretend, but none of it's real, baby. At the end of the day, you're still an idiot jerking off at home alone. Intuitive, you should know that. Turned up. Slander. It's just, again, people have nothing better to do, so they just make shit up. This fantasy life, this fantasy persona. Let's get some in the shadows. How'd that work out for you? I love myself enough to walk away. I just see a lot of people like, you know, I'm not dealing with this catfish anymore. Maybe in the past, some of you have dealt with a catfish. You're about to watch said catfish go down. Dun, 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 dun. I've escaped the Pina Colada song. We are more alike than I'd like to admit. I don't think so. That's someone playing pretend. I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn out recording of a favorite song. I wish you would come back, and I never want to feel that way again. It's that energy, though, of catfish mask slipping. That you want a person to come back that never existed. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, this person is pretending, but they don't actually like pina coladas. They don't like getting caught in the rain. They're just saying whatever gets them clout, validation, and a little attention. Then I am the love that you look for. No, you're not. You're just some dork on the internet. Knight of Wands, Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords. Just people playing pretend. And I think someone Six of Cups catfish past is about to catch up with them. Do you have any specifics? Although I kind of feel group energy. Why these things always happen in 3s, 33s, 303s. It's a saying that things happen in 3s. But same vibe is a lot of times there's groups that do this together. Let's all pretend like we're this when we're not. And then they get lost in their own sauce and they actually start believing they're the thing that they just fucking are. Tower. And when it's just older people acting a damn fool. Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Judgment, and Three of Wands looking a fool. And then they're surprised, but it's like, hello, it's all over your timeline.